Hey guys, welcome to the video. So I'm gonna have two parts to this video. One, we're gonna be training our upper glutes and glute medius, and then the second video is going to be us training our glute maximus, which makes up about like more than 50% of our whole entire glute. Sorry, I'm really out of breath because I just got done working out. This is your glute medius. That's gonna be mainly like your side glutes, you know? And then this is your upper glutes. This is what's gonna make it look like a shelf. So I don't know if you've seen like asses before that they look like full on the bottom, but not necessarily on the top. So it's kind of like that. We want it like that. So that's what your upper glutes is mainly going to target. In this video, I'm gonna be covering the glute medius and the upper glutes, because I mean that's like half of your glute right there. And then in the second video we're gonna cover your whole glute max, which is like the whole thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get to it. Alright guys, let's get into the video. I am going to be doing a voiceover just so I can explain the different types of workouts and then show you guys all the forms. So let's get into my first workout. It is actually my favorite, hip abduction. I love hip abduction. I honestly count it as a warm-up because you're just sitting there. It's so easy. So if you're sitting back in the seat, you're going to target more of your glute minimus. However, if you're sitting up how I am right now, or if you even lean forward a little bit, you're going to train more of your glute medius. So it's up to you. You can do both forms. I do, but it's just depending on what muscle you want to target. And our next workout is going to be a form of lunge, the Bulgarian split squats. I love these so much, but form is so important with this exercise. So if you're standing with your working foot too much outwards, you're going to train your hamstrings and quads. But if your leg is too much inwards, closer to the bench, you're just going to train your quads. So try to meet a good equilibrium point between both forms, like in the middle. And then you are going to train your upper glutes a lot more than your legs. The next exercise I have for you is cable kickback. So there are two variations for this exercise as well. You can train more of your side glute, so your glute minimus, or your upper glutes, your glute medius. So if you face towards a machine, turn about 45 degrees either to the left or the right, whichever working foot you're going to start with first. You're going to kick out towards the side of your glute. But make sure that you step out maybe just a few inches before starting so that we can have a bigger range of motion. And for the next form of this exercise, you're going to kick straight back. This is going to target those upper glutes, and the only tip I would have with this is to kind of lean forward. If you're sitting straight up while doing these, I promise you're going to hurt your back. All right, the next exercise that I have for you is a form of step-ups, but on the hack squat machine. I would say this exercise is more for advanced lifters, so if you're just starting off, I would recommend just doing with a dumbbell and a bench, but if you do want to try this, you can. The only tips I would give you is to have the foot plate starting higher so that you have a bigger range of motion, and try not to push off of the ground when that foot hits the floor. If you want, you can keep it up the whole time and still bend down like how I am right now, but honestly that kind of does hurt my back. So just tap the floor very gently on the bottom and do not push up with it, because if you do, guys, you're just going to work your quads and not your upper glutes. And this exercise, along with any other exercise, remember to push out your butt, and if you're doing a hinge movement, and then go slow on the eccentric. Very last exercise I have for you is another form of a lunge, but it is a curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunges are basically the same as Bulgarians, kind of, but you're stepping more inwards, so more to the side. You can do this with dumbbells, but I am doing it with the Smith machine. So in this clip right here, I'm going to show you what not to do. That's stepping way too far to the right. And then in this clip, I'm just stepping straight back. So this is just a basic lunge. To make it a curtsy lunge, you're going to want to step inwards, right behind that right leg or left. So that's pretty much all for the video, guys. You don't have to do all these exercises for your upper glutes. This is just exercises that work for me. I do about 3 of these to 4 every single workout when I am targeting my upper glutes. And I will see you guys in part 2.